So we asked you to join us to help Cody move on and to help keep an eye on him because we're worried it's gonna happen again.
Do you realize how badly you were scammed?
Yeah, I realized it now. It's like it's...
Cody, if you want to send money to somebody, send it to Grandpa. I'll start a Cody account.
We'll throw it in the safe.
Anytime you're going to send money somewhere, send it to your grandpa. I'll put in a bank account for Cody. You'd have how much money right now?
At least 15 grand.
Right.
Are we done with Brittany?
Oh, yeah. We're way past done. I promise not to talk to Brittany ever.
Thank you.
I'm sick of hearing the lies and excuses. Hi, Neve and Max. My name is Shantae. I'm 21. My mom, Janette, and I live together in Orlando, Florida. And I'm concerned about someone my mom has been talking to.
Oh, right.
A mom
Finally,
episode.
yeah.
Her mom is probably our age. Okay. Anyway, my mom's falling in love with this guy, Derick, who she has never met. They met on Plenty of Fish, and they've been talking for about 7 months now. My mom has never really done this whole online thing, but it was something about Derick that really made her want to give it a try.
Oh, fantasy, take me over and break me.
She wrote him basically giving him a compliment on his picture, and ever since that day, they've been writing each other nonstop.
I've been looking for the conqueror, but you don't seem to come my way.
My mom always tells me that Derick is so different from the guys in her past. He's actually talking about marriage and sounds genuine about it.
Oh, but there's no seduction, only destruction.
But as serious as it's getting, he's not met my mom or even shown his face on video chat.
You know what that means.
He has no face. When my mom asks to meet Derick, he always says he is busy with work and he's sorry. We need to find out what's holding Derick back from seeing my mom. Shantae.
Have you seen our show?
I actually didn't see a show till my daughter brought it to my attention. I was like, whoa, this kind of sounding a little familiar.
You met on Plenty of Fish.
Yes.
Right, you set up account. Like, what made you want to do that?
Working so much and stuff, and then, you know, you get lonely, and you want companionship, and then I came across Derick, and I was like, oh, he's sexy. But it took forever for him to respond back. Kept checking my phone, and finally he responded, it's like, how you doing? And I was like, damn, real to me. He's into my family. He wants a family with me. He's accepting of my daughter. He's accepting of the baby. My feelings for Derick have grown stronger. Like, I love him. He makes me feel like I'm the only woman in the world.
I mean, it sounds perfect.
We've talked about marriage.
Really?
Yes. And then last night he was like, Zales has a sale. Like, on what? It's like, oh, rings.
Really? Are you looking to have more kids?
We've talked about it.
And you're up for it?
I'm open to it.
Still open for business?
Exactly.
How old is this gentleman?
27.
Oh.
But he's so mature. Like, I don't even think about his age.
What else do you know about him? I mean,
He drives forklift. He lost his mom when he was a teenager, and he longs for a close relationship with his family.
we'd love to see a picture of this guy.
Okay.
Do you have him on your phone? Okay.
It's a picture.
Handsome topless guy alert.
Got the abs.
Yeah.
This guy looks like a model.
Could be a model.
Yeah.
He got like a little baby face kind of.
That guy doesn't look like he drives a forklift. What's his voice like?
Sexy. Get turned on.
Oh, yeah? How turned on do your phone calls get?
Keep it PG-13. Mm-hmm. You be trying to get up my little business. I see that.
Yeah.
Why are you so nosy?
If he wasn't who he say he is, I would be pissed off because I've shared my life with him. He's spoken on the phone with my daughter before, you know? I've been getting like frustrated, like, babe.
And I'm getting frustrated too, hearing about it.
But I do want to see him. Like, I want him to hold me. You know, I want him to tell me everything is okay. Look him in his eyes and just, you know, just have our life together.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Looking for Derick.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here with Janette, hoping that you might come talk to us.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Why don't you just start by introducing yourself?
My name is Derick, and I don't know what to say.
You're the person I've been talking to on the phone?
Yeah,
Why did you do this?
it was just, you know, something to do.
Something to do.
Yeah. I was bored and I made a profile. End up inboxing me and we just started talking.
That's messed up. You was playing with her feelings.
No, I wasn't necessarily playing with her feelings. Everything I told her is true.
No,
It's just-
everything is not true. Your name, your age,
Your gender.
definitely that.
Do you primarily date women? Do you date men and women?
I date women
Why did you make a male profile?
just to have fun, you know. That's what it was, but everything changed once I started talking to her.
Is Janette the only person you were talking to?
I mean, I've talked to a couple of people on there, but not like how I talked to her. Since I've been talking to her, I've been talking to just her.
And I was just talking to you. I wasted a year of my life, though, that I can never get back.
I know.
And you should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm pissed off. These are my feelings. This is my heart. You just pissed all over me. You pissed all over
No,
my
I-
feelings. No, you did. You did. I really loved Derick.
I'm
I
still
love
that
Derick.
person. I'm just
You just
a
don't look
female.
like that person.
Yes, I don't.
You could have told me. You didn't think I deserved that?
You're right. I just didn't want to lose you.
Those I love yous, I miss yous, those I cares.
That's
And-
real.
No, it's not real.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you had me lusting over a 17-year-old. Did you know that? How embarrassing is that?
I'm not trying to
You
embarrass
sent me those
you.
pictures of us, you know, a wedding and stuff like that. You played me like a fool. I would have never done that to you. I'm so angry with you right now. Like, I hate you. I want to hit you so bad.
Ooh, Sandra E. I'm convinced this is all a lie, but she won't listen. I'm writing you guys on behalf of my granddaughter, Yasmine. First time.
Wow.
The first grandmother writing in about her granddaughter. Nice. Yasmine met a guy named Lewis almost a year ago, but didn't tell me about it. My maternal instincts told me she was dating someone, mostly because of how happy she was on a daily basis.
You've got something bright in those dark eyes.
I could tell that she really cared about him. I would sometimes hear her opening up to him, which is something Yasmine does not do. I was unsure where or how she met him, but after much snooping by yours truly, I found out she was constantly chatting with a guy online.
Brandy's picking it up.
I was curious if they had ever met in person. I would constantly ask Yasmine, but she would always avoid my questions, so I became really suspicious. Until one day, when I found a receipt. Yasmine sent someone money. Uh-oh. I had never heard the name on the receipt, and I wondered who the heck she is sending money to. Once Yasmine got home, I confronted her about this, and that is when she spilled the beans, that the money was sent to Lewis. However, the name on the receipt wasn't Lewis. Yasmine admitted that she had never met Lewis before. They'd never video chatted or anything, and I couldn't believe it. I know she's still talking to this liar, and I'm afraid she will send him more money if I don't prove 100% he is lying. I've attached a receipt Yasmine received once she sent the money. I really hope you guys can get to the bottom of this, as I am desperate. So I just want to understand exactly the relationship. So you met this guy, Lewis.
Yeah, it all started a little over a year ago now. We met through this app to get more followers and stuff on Twitter. We were in one of the group chats, and I remember he would constantly try to catch my attention. And I guess like his persistence kind of caught my attention. And finally, I just basically was like, just PM me.
Okay.
And it went from texting all the time to talking on the phone all the time. And I would always say like, hey, I want to meet you, I want to see you. And it was always like, oh, I can't, my phone's broke. Oh, I can't, my laptop's broke. And then he hits me with the family member was in the hospital. One of his cousins got into a car wreck and he's like, I can't go see them, and kind of like asked me if I could help him. So I ended up sending him money.
For what?
For gas money, I guess, to go to the hospital.
Okay.
And I sent like $40. But when I sent him the money, he hit me with the, oh, I don't have my ID. Can you send it to this person?
And did you think that was sketchy?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did, but at the time I was like so blinded by love that like any excuse he would have gave me, I would have just ran along with it. And here's where lovely grandma comes into play. By searching the name, she shows me Facebook videos of Lewis.
Grandma's handy with the Facebook.
Well, it took me a long time to search, but I found something.
I am posting this video.
I got her attention with that.
Right, and so when Grandma showed you Facebook videos of Lewis,
I'm like, that's not him. That voice isn't the same voice. So I call him and I'm like, are you lying to me? Is your name even Lewis? He's like, no, my name's actually Milo.
Milo?
Yeah.
Milo?
And he sent a picture, and then I was even more confused because he's like cuter. What? When does this happen?
Grandma, did you know any of this?
No, I'm just now finding this out.
Okay, so there's a lot more to the story than we thought.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so we know it's not Lewis.
Yeah.
Now he says his name is Milo, and he sends a new picture.
Yeah. And I'm like, do I believe him? He's already lied for so long. So I text Milo.
Okay.
And I'm like, tell me the truth, quit lying. And he hits me with a new picture.
He sent you a new photo.
Yeah, and it's like, this time my name's Blue.
He said his name was Blue?
Yeah.
This is crazy. So,
Yeah,
Milo
so
is
now-
not Milo. Lewis is not Lewis. We don't know who this person is.
Is it another cute boy?
No.
No. Oh. So it's someone who looks very different than Lewis and Milo.
Yeah.
Milo.
Hello? Hi.
Hey.
Hey. What's up?
What's up?
I'm Neve.
Blue.
Blue. Okay.
Is he talking to someone?
Yeah.
Kept us waiting there for a while.
I got nervous.
You all right? You ready to do this? Because came a long way.
I'm ready.
Okay. This is Blue. And this is Yasmine. This is Max.
So, what's your actual name?
Kira.
Kira. How do you identify yourself in terms of your gender?
A female.
Female.
Look, I did not do this to hurt you. I love you. I do.
If you loved me, you would have been honest when I told you, if you're lying again, I'm never gonna have anything to do with you. If you loved me, you wouldn't have continued lying to me. If you loved me, you would have told me you weren't even a guy.
You know, the pictures, that wasn't me. My life, all of that was real. My personality, all of that was real. I can't fake none of that.
Was the car accident real?
Yeah.
Your cousin got into a car accident?
And who is Brianna? Is that a friend?
Yeah.
What's the story? How did it start? How did the Lewis account start?
I started it for a Twitter promotion group to gain more retweets and followers and stuff. So I made it as Lewis. With him on Twitter, I was getting more followers.
Why not reach out to her as yourself?
Cause at the moment, you know, I didn't know whether she liked girls or not. So, you know, I didn't want to make her feel all uncomfortable, you know, just flirting with her and stuff. I'm sorry.
If you were so sorry, why would you continue it?
Insecurities.
Insecurity about what?
Myself, my looks.
Do you know how many times I sat up and cried to you? Told you my deepest secrets. Called into work because you said, oh, babe, I'm having a hard day. I don't want you to go to work. I want you to give me all of your attention.
And I appreciate that.
You told me to get Lewis tatted on me. Insecurities doesn't tell you to tell someone to tattoo a name that's not even yours on their body.
You ever been caught up in the moment?
I just don't understand how you can blatantly tell me to do things like that and laugh about it like it's nothing.
Who was laughing? When was I ever laughing about it?
Like it's nothing. You were just caught up
When
in the
was I
moment
ever
like it's
laughing about
nothing.
it? I've never thought this was funny, and I damn sure don't think it's a joke. See, that's what you fail to realize. You don't get your all the way through your head. You don't. You believe what you want to believe.
What if she had tattooed Lewis on her arm or something?
I mean, if she did, you know, she could have got it covered up. I mean, of course I wouldn't. I was just talking.
Exactly. You were just talking.
About the mother name. Goddamn. Bitches don't want to listen to shit I got to say, man. Yo.
Dear Neve and Kamie, my name is Pam. I'm writing to you about my grandson, Cody.
Blinded by hope and desperate for love.
Grandma Pam.
He's 32 and a long-haul truck driver who lives outside Cheyenne, Wyoming. He's been in a relationship
Grandma is throwing shade.
with someone named Brittany for quite a while now. But they've never met in person. She lives in California, but I still think they should have been able to meet by now. My husband, Richard, and I watch Catfish.
Well, Catfish really is for all ages.
And this relationship raises all the red flags you look for. They only text, she can't video chat, and something always comes up when they're supposed to meet.
They're so complacent, but I can't be that basic.
About a month ago, she was supposed to meet Cody at our house in Arizona. I'm sure you won't be surprised to hear that she got into a little accident.
That's funny.
In Nevada and had to turn around. Cody is such a kind and generous person, and he trusts too easily.
I bet my soul just to be home.
We've told him we think he's being lied to, but he doesn't think so. We know he sent her money. The worst part is that he's going to get his heart broken. Can you please help him find out if this girl is real or not?
I'll keep running.
So let's get to Brittany. Give us all the details of the whole story.
Well, I was still working at Taco Bell at that time. So she came through drive-thru. I was working at Taco Bell in Del Range. She came through. That's the first time I met her.
Wait, what? You saw her?
Yeah. We conversated a little bit until I got her order and she took off.
Well, did you get her name at the drive-thru?
No, she got mine off of the receipt. Then she hits me up on Snapchat about 3-4 weeks later.
So she found you?
How?
Because my Snapchat has me in my Taco Bell uniform.
Okay, so wait a second. So you get a notification on Snapchat that Brittany, or whatever her username was, has added you.
Yeah.
And did you even know that it was her at the time? Because you didn't.
No.
No.
Not until I looked on the, until she sent me a picture through Snapchat Messenger, and it was like, oh, you're that girl that ordered such and such order.
So you immediately recognized her?
Yeah.
Having seen her at the drive-thru.
Yep.
And you're sure when she came through the drive-thru, you saw her, and then sometime later when she found you on Snapchat, it was the same person.
Yep.
So she adds you on Snapchat. Does she then message you and say, hey, it's Brittany from Taco Bell? Or did you say, you're the girl from Taco Bell first?
Basically, after seeing the photos, my first reaction, so you were the girl in drive-thru that I took an order for. She says, yeah, you took such and such order. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that order.
Huh. And did she ever explain what she was doing in Cheyenne?
She actually had an ex here that she was running away from.
Aha. So then she leaves to go to California, and you guys start talking.
Yep.
So how does that kind of progress?
It progressed from Snapchat to Google Chat to straight text. Became more romantic pretty quickly. We did try to meet up once, and unfortunately, she said she flipped her car.
Flipped it?
Oh, geez.
It was completely on its hood. I have pictures proving that it was on its hood.
Well, you have pictures of a car flipped
That
over.
She says she crashed.
Well, right, but is she in the picture?
No, she was in the hospital. I have also have the hospital bill pictures too in the itemized list.
Because she sent it to you to pay it?
Because I asked for it to prove that she's telling the truth.
Oh. And she sent that?
Yes.
Which leads me to the money part. How much money have you sent Brittany?
For the truck that I was trying to buy through her uncle, which is going through her.
A truck? Hold on, explain that a little bit more. So she is trying to help you buy a truck.
A pickup truck, yeah.
And she said, oh, my uncle has a truck.
My uncle runs a dealership.
Oh, did you see the truck?
She sent me pictures of it, which looks like for online purposes, white background.
Sure, but where was it? At a local dealership?
In Florida.
In Florida?
How much money did you send her already for the car?
About $10,000.
You sent it already?
$10,000. I'm about $500 left on payment.
I'm gonna burst into tears.
Did you talk to her uncle? Did you sign anything?
It all went right through her.
How did you send the money?
I'll send it directly to her aunt. Send a picture of the receipt to Brittany. Brittany will send the picture to her aunt so the aunt can go pick it up.
But you had to use her aunt's name.
Yeah.
So you know her aunt's name?
Yes.
What is that?
Edna.
Was it like a Western Union? Like how was the money sent?
It would be Western Union and Walmart to Walmart.
This vehicle, as far as you know, is coming? When? I don't understand.
It's still waiting to be paid off before it can get transferred.
That's crazy. If he has a dealership, you would send the money to the dealership. Do you even know the name of the dealership or where it is?
No, all it told me is it's in Tallahassee.
Okay.
And I also been sending her about $3,000, $4,000.
For what?
To help get some food in the house that she said she didn't have money for.
I want to give you a hug.
I mean, look,
That's a lot of money.
I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but it does sound like it's a scam. I mean, that's just not how cars are bought and sold. The good news here is that you seem to be very kind of good about saving receipts, and you have the pictures that she sent you, and what do you have?
I have a picture of her driver's license. I also even have her social security number if I can go back far enough.
So she sent you a picture of her driver's license?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she wanted me to send a picture of my driver's license. I was like, no, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna trade driver's license photos.
Wait, so you have sent her a picture of your driver's license?
Yeah.
Why did she want a picture of your driver's license?
To prove that I'm real or something like that. I guess she's been scammed a lot.
But she says she saw you at the drive-thru and she found you.
Does she have your social security number?
Please say no, please say no, please say no. Cody, I swear to God, please. You did not give her your social security number. You did it. You did it!
I did.
No!
Why?
Because she sent me hers.
I mean, it sounds like this woman could be a serious con artist. I mean, I don't know. Do you know if she's opened a credit card under your name or?
Nothing that hits my credit report.
All right. Can we see a picture of her? I'm gonna come sit next to you.
This?
Come on, man. Cody. You saw this girl at a... Cody!
Cody, you saw this woman?
That's just a Photoshop picture of a driver's license. She just copy-pasted a picture of the girl.
Her head is cut off.
But you think you saw this girl at the drive-thru?
Yeah.
Cody, this woman ordered a chalupa from you.
She ordered a burrito.
She didn't order anything because she wasn't there. Oh my gosh. I feel like I have seen this girl before. She was on like Rock of Love or something. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Cody.
I'm sorry to say this.
No, I'm gonna cry.
But whoever you're talking to has been lying.
Do you love her?
I do.
Well, so here's where we're at. We've been texting the number he has for her to try and meet up, but we haven't heard anything further from Brittany.
My instinct is we won't.
So we asked you to join us to help Cody move on and to help keep an eye on him because we're worried it's gonna happen again.
Do you realize how badly you were scammed?
Yeah, I realized it now. It's like it's...
Cody, if you want to send money to somebody, send it to Grandpa. I'll start a Cody account.
We'll throw it in the safe.
Anytime you're going to send money somewhere, send it to your grandpa. I'll put it in a bank account for Cody. You'd have how much money right now?
At least 15 grand.
Right.
Are we done with Brittany?
Oh, yeah. We're way past done. I promise not to talk to Brittany ever.
Thank you.
Well, tell him what you did yesterday.
Well, I blocked her yesterday. Completely.
Oh, good.
Good.
But our concern is that Brittany might not go away. I mean, she might make a new fake account.
Yep.
Yes.
She knows how generous and vulnerable he is, and she might weasel her way back in as Jennifer next.
You've got to take what you learned and use it.
But I do think putting the nail in Brittany collectively together is a great first step. So I think I'm just gonna text her, I'm gonna let her know that it's over.
She doesn't deserve another minute of your time.
All right, so I'm gonna send a message. Let's just forget about the whole meeting up thing since I know it's not gonna happen. Cody's moving on and no longer wants to hear from you. Stop scamming people and find a better and legitimate way to support yourself. Okay, so I think, oh, she just wrote back. She said, can you WhatsApp?
Check WhatsApp, please.
Weird, okay, I have a new text. It says, good day, bruh.
Huh?
They're typing, they're typing. Is this the same number?
Oba? What? What is that?
Don't say it out loud, it's probably a spell. Do not spoil my work in that client.
Work and client, uh-huh.
Oba? It means children?
It's from the Igbo, it's Nigerian.
Right, weird.
Basically, I think you were a victim of a Nigerian scam. The person that you were talking to doesn't type like this.
Right.
So chances are this is the big boss, and whoever you were talking to was just one of the worker bees.
So do you have to be extra cautious right now? Because new numbers and new accounts are gonna pop up.
And don't be afraid to ask for help.
Or advice.
I might just take the phone and break it in two and get a new one.
Yeah, you get a new phone. Give
It would
numbers
probably
to
be a
who?
good idea to get a new phone number.
Yeah.
And nobody needs your social security number. So keep an eye on your credit. You've got people here who are ready to help.
Yeah.
And it's not as fun, but you gotta stop and think and double check stuff. Even when you're excited and it all feels great.
No matter how big the boobies are.
Expensive lesson.
We didn't want to leave Cody without all of the tools, so now you have them.
And you can talk to us about anything. We never judge you.
You know.
We're always on your side.
It has been a real pleasure.
It has been wonderful
Thank you
to meet
so much for your help.
Thank you so much.
Bring it in.
Thank you guys so much.
I'm gonna hug.
Thanks for trusting us
I'm a
with
hugger.
him. Cody.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being such a good example. Should we get out of here? Come on.
Yeah.